I know, I know, I know. Well, this is Frankie Blade, home to the Frankie Blade Show. This one episode has taken me forever to record. Jesus, it's been recorded and deleted by my software to where I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to the way I did the first episode. I should have no problems, right? I mean, I've only wasted oh boy, how many hours of my life doing the editing from the last one? So this should be pretty simple, like the first episode. Simple like, I don't know, just simple. So yeah, what I've been trying to talk about and go through many, many times over, it just kind of loses interest after you got to repeat yourself 3 or 4 times. You ever do that? Like you literally finish something, and then it gets fucked up or destroyed, then you got to do it again, and then something happens, and you're like, oh shit, I got to redo it again. You just lose interest. It's like fucking women. It's like, ugh, I already ate your pussy. I got to do it again? No, I'm teasing, ladies. But no, welcome to the Frankie Blade Show. Try to get through this episode. Hopefully it will work. But yeah, had my breakfast delivered by Postmates. Postmates, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, whatever you want to call it. Whatever your sandwich maker delivery choice is, woman, a service online, all of them are fucking useless. I swear to God, all I ordered was 1 sandwich and 2 drinks. She gives me 1 sandwich and a cookie. The cookie's, excuse me, the cookie is almost like a go fuck yourself. You don't get what you wanted. That's life. It's like, here's your cookie. Bend over and take it, bitch. And then the worst part was, that made it even better. I look, and they charged me double. That's right. They charged me double. So I sent an email, and they're like, oh, well, you can get a refund in 7 to 8 business days. Yeah, because there's really 8 business days. In 7 to 8 business days, you can get a refund, or you can get our credit to your account for using our service, and we'll give you 10 cents more. So I was like, fine, I'll take the 10 cents. So I tried to do that, tried to order something else, and then now my account won't let me order shit. So yeah, you got your credit, but by the way, you can no longer order anything. Story of my life. So yeah, in other news, actor Sid Haig from House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and a bunch of other Rob Zombie projects and projects you probably haven't heard of because you're not a true horror movie fan such as myself. Sid Haig passed away at the age of 80. That sucks, and sorry to hear it. I actually saw Sid Haig at Monsterpalooza. That just happened here in, I believe it was Long Beach. He was walking around. I was going to ask for an autograph, but it was too chicken shit, and he looked kind of frail at the time. I thought I'd be bothering him. Even though he had a booth and a table set up, I think he was like gone for the day or getting ready to leave. So I missed out on my chance. Sid Haig, rest in peace. Sorry I didn't get a chance to meet you. But yeah, the Rob Zombie film, 3 from Hell. I have not seen it. I want to see it. This is going to be like the second Rob Zombie film I miss out on. I haven't even seen 31 yet. I still want to see 31. I got to see that. I'm kind of behind when it comes to the Rob Zombie films. Yeah, so I'd recommend everyone check it out. And if you have seen it, please, send me a message. Let me know how was it. Was it good? I've heard mixed reviews. I heard people saying it's like House of a Thousand Corpses, but fuck Devil's Rejects and gave birth to 3 from Hell. So basically the idea is they took the kind of retro grindhouse comedy of House of a Thousand Corpses and they took that like revenge western style of Devil's Rejects, put it together and made 3 from Hell. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. How it's like. Um, I have not checked it out. I really do want to see it though. In other news, going back to what we were talking about last week, Area 51 storming. It actually turned out pretty pathetic. They made it a tailgate party, basically. Nobody stormed it. Nobody tried to break in to molest or touch an alien or do anything. It's just a bunch of people hanging around. There's about 150 of them. They said only 75 of them actually approached the gate. They said 2 people were arrested for mysterious reasons, and 1 person was caught urinating in public naked. So that's your big Area 51 results. I mean, how pathetic was that? We were expecting, like blood, guts, and war, like battle to the death to see them aliens. No, just like everything else. Half-ass. Nobody did anything. But yeah, another news, I went online and I seen that Disneyland is proposing to increase their efforts to bring people to the park. They want to bring people to Disneyland because Disneyland looks like a ghost town now. The reason for this effort is they said multiple people from the Disneyland headquarters have stepped down due to the backlash and the fuck up of the Star Wars land. It's nothing to get excited about. It's like an indoor, like, I don't know what to call it. It's just like a fucking mall. All you can do there is shop. They got a bar, yay. Disneyland finally serving some alcohol. They got one ride that I heard, and a bunch of expensive shops. And you could build a lightsaber for $200. Oh boy, doesn't that sound fun. Spend $200 on something that I can't even use. And I hear they won't even let you, like, take it around the theme park to, like, slap the shit out of people with. I mean, that'd be the whole reason for having the lightsaber. Be dark, you're trying to get by, people in your way, you just light that bitch up and just start slapping people in the shins. Hell, when I was a kid, we used to have all the toy swords, the Power Ranger swords, the Ninja Turtle swords, even the lightsaber, and those things were hard plastic. Like, you hit a motherfucker in the shin with that, you're leaving some bruises and maybe broken legs. Feel sorry for my dad. Heck, he would, joke around. We try to, battle or whatever, and, like, hit one hit in his shins, Surprised the guy didn't break his leg. Those toys back then, they were no joke. They separated the men from the boys. You get hit with one of those. You hit your neighbor in the head with one of them Power Ranger swords or lightsabers. You're doing some damage. That kid's ending up in the special ed department. Maybe that's what happened to me. Maybe I got too many hits to the head. But yeah, Disneyland is actually trying to do damage control because nobody is going to their parks. They say it's like a ghost town. I don't believe that because it's Disneyland. I would have to see it. But I haven't been there since my last relationship because my last relationship, she had an annual pass and literally we had to go like all the damn time. Disneyland is good, I think, in small doses. But when you're literally there every freaking month, what's really to get excited about? Nothing. So yeah, apparently everybody thought Disneyland was going to be so jam-packed because of Star Wars Land that you ain't going to be able to walk, you ain't going to be able to move. It's going to be like a mosh pit kind of a thing. Nobody could move, everyone's just tight, like a sold-out event, But apparently it's like a ghost town. I guess everybody thought it was going to be jam-packed, so nobody showed up. And the people that see it on YouTube, you could watch a walkthrough. Basically, you could see a person with a GoPro walking through Disneyland, and as they walk through Star Wars Land, and it's like, it's like cool, but it's nothing to really get excited about. Disneyland just dropping the ball like they're always doing. The problem with Disneyland is it's become so damn expensive and so stupid. It loses its shine, basically. You know, like a new car has a shine to it. This is like a car where the wax is dull and you you've driven it a million times. There's nothing to get excited about. It's the same thing. You go out there, you're gonna pay $40 for one meal just by yourself. You're gonna wait in these long lines for stuff that's only 3 minutes. That's like taking a girl out to eat to like Red Lobster and fucking expensive wine dinner, and go out dancing, movie. You buy her something at the mall, and then all you get is like a quick little touch of your weedy. That's what it's like. It's like you go to Disneyland, you get in these lines, you wait 3 hours to write something that's like 2 minutes. I start, it's like, people are faking it. I'm sorry, but the people that go to Disneyland all the fucking time, that got the annual pass and are there like 2 to 3 to 4 times a month, I'm sorry, but when you're on those roller coasters or rides and everyone's like, they're faking it. They are big time faking it. If you know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen, how do you get excited for that? It's crazy. I can't get excited for it. Hell. I mean, it's not like sex, where you at least get to come in the end. It's like if a girl was doing the same exact thing all the time and that's what got you to come every single time, you would be like, okay, I know what I'm in store for. But this is like, I know what I'm in store for. I'm going to really get excited about. I'm sorry to all you Disney fans, but like when I go, I have a good time. No, don't get me wrong. I enjoy going out there. I enjoy having a good time. But the people that do it like once a week, how do you get excited for that? I don't even like eating at the same restaurant, freaking like twice in a month, but I do. I mean, like, I don't get what's the thrill. If I go to Disneyland, I want to see something unusual. I want to see Mickey Mouse kick a kid in the ass. If I go to Disneyland, I want to see somebody chasing Mickey down the street of Toontown throwing mouse traps at him. I want to see somebody doing something that I'm not always going to see. Like, I want to see somebody trying to take a dump off the edge of the Pirates of the Caribbean boat. I've seen a person jump off a Pirates of the Caribbean boat, but that's because their dumbass kid went overboard. As funny as that shit is. So, yeah, if you ever fall off the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, they're worried about, like, how deep that water is. It doesn't even barely come to fucking knee level. It's like, it's really pathetic. It's like, you would think if you fall off, you're going to drown. It's like, please keep arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Please do not climb over the vehicle. Why not? It's not like anybody's going to fucking drown in that. Maybe the water's like sewage or something. That would be a reason to keep motherfuckers in the ride. Pirates of the Caribbean, the sewer expedition. But nah, Disneyland's just expensive as hell. I remember, like, in 2012, around there, 2013, when I first started dating this one girl around there. We went to Disneyland. She had a free ticket for me, but I did look to see what it cost, because I haven't been there in years. And it was like $80 for Disneyland, and that was like, that was like barely pushing it. I think that's just when California Adventure started going really, really good. I think. Don't quote me on that. But $80 is still like, ugh. And that should cover both parks. I'm sorry, but covering one park is, it's not enough, It's like we're getting all excited over one park for $80, and then we gotta go pay another $80 so we want the other park. I don't know. I can't get excited for that. I feel like I'm lying to myself.